Good evening and welcome to the funeral service of Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. Tonight we shall witness the reading of his last will and testament. 4 of his closest family and friends are arriving now. Their fate is in your hands.
To pay our final respects and to hear the last will and testament of Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. Joining us tonight will be 4 of his closest family, brought together thinking they will hear their inheritance, to see if they were rewarded anything in the will. Won't they be surprised? Wait for an invitation to arrive. Going to a party where no one's still alive. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. Walking with the dead man over my shoulder. I was struck by lightning, walking down the street. I was hit by something last night in my sleep. It's the dead man party. Who could ask for more? Everybody's coming, leave your body at the door. Leave your body at the door. At the door. Don't run away. It's only me. Don't be afraid of what you can't see. Don't run away. It's only me. Don't be afraid of what you can't see. Now, you 4 have gathered to pay your final respects and to reveal the sole heir to the inheritance of Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. My client anticipated an untimely demise and prepared an audio recording to be played once the 4 of you were gathered. Let's listen to his last words.
Hello. If you are listening to this recording, it means that I am dead. My representation has gathered you together, and you are about to hear which of you will receive all my fortune. Oh, stop crying! Let's overact in life as well. As I was saying, before my immense wealth and power is awarded, there is one small matter which we must resolve. One of you 4, sitting here tonight, murdered me. So, we are going to play a game.
Oh, I like games!
Tonight, we will reveal my killer. Each of you will plead your case, and then this assembled jury will decide who killed me. Was it Lilith, Manson, maybe, or my brother, Buzz? Who?
You are the assembled jury. You hold the fate of one of these people in your hands. Are you ready to play? Are you ready to play? Then let's begin. As Kipling says, the female of the species is more deadly than the male. So let's start with you. Mrs. Rochester, you request to have this funeral at night.
I'm not a morning person.
You were married to my client for
13 years.
Now, Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester, my client, wasn't your only husband, was he?
No.
You were married before.
Repeatedly.
How many husbands have you had?
Mine or other women.
And what happened to your last husband?
Well, he disappeared.
Disappeared.
It was his job. He was an illusion.
Oh, but he never reappeared.
He wasn't very good at his job.
And the others, what happened to them?
All right, you know what? All men are alike. Stupid. Do you know how to save a man from drowning? You take the boot off the back of his neck. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I did it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than words could say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter. But he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. So he'd go out every night looking. And along the way, he found Ginger, Lisa, Clara, and Tony. I guess you could say we separated due to artistic differences. You see, he saw himself alive. Oh, and I saw him dead. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. I met my second husband Ezekiel in Salt Lake City. He said he was single and rich. So we hit it off right away. So we got married. He'd go to work, he'd come home. I'd fix him his drink, we'd have dinner. It was like heaven with an open charge account. And then I found out. Single, he told me. Single! Not only was he married, but he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons. So that night as he's getting home from work, I'm fixing his drink as usual. And you know what? Some guys just can't hold their arse. He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a flower in its prime. And then he used it. And he abused it. And there was murder. It's not a crime. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. I bet you would have done the same.
You lure men to their deaths like a spider with flies.
Flies are where they're most vulnerable. She did it! She killed Daddy!
Not so fast! so do the rest of you. Let's continue, shall we? Now the son, Manson. You were my client's only child. You tried to start your own band called Meat.
Yeah, where my meat lovers at?
But when that went rotten, you developed an interesting relationship with your stepmother.
He loves me.
I love her.
But how did your father feel about that?
When I was 3 years old, you want to know what my father said to me?
Get out.
Before that? He said, Manson, don't trust women. They'll only rip out your heart with a spoon, and then throw it on the floor, and then stomp on it with one of their hundreds of pairs of uncomfortable shoes, and then stick it in a blender, and then suck it up through a straw with one great, big, sick, sexual smoothie.
Stop sniffling. Straighten up and sit down.
Stop telling me what to do! And I don't want you, and I don't need you. Don't bother to resist or I'll beat you. It's not your fault that you're always wrong. The weak ones are there to justify the strong. The beautiful people. It's all relative to the size of the street. Hey, you! What do you see? Something beautiful or something free. Hey, you! You're trying to make me. You like when things spin as hard as they bleed. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I'm lost in my life. For I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all the boy can give you. Take my tears, and that's not really all. Tainted love, tainted love. Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way you tease. I love it when you hurt me so, but now I'm gonna pack my things and go. Touch me, baby. Tainted love. Touch me, baby. Tainted love. Tainted love. Oh. Tainted love. Oh. Tainted love. Tainted love.
Well, look at our little boy.
I'm a big boy. God.
Is the tortured yet sensitive performer trapped in an all too revolting affair with his stepmother? Did he kill his father out of passion for that creature? Certainly suspect. But let's move on to our next suspect. The lovely Buffy.
Baby!
Whatever.
She did it! I did not. I loved Daddy.
Wait, are you saying he was your find the kettle burnt.
There's a word for you. Oh, yeah, well, there's several for you.
Well,
Please! You're both pretty.
Thank you.
Kinda.
He was everything to me. He was backing my upcoming album and a tour. But then he changed. And I was still locked in my contract. I was caught in a trap and I couldn't get out. But I would never hurt him. No. Now that he's gone,
Oh, whoa.
who will I turn to?
Holy sweet child of mine.
Can't get no anticipation. I can't get no anticipation. But I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. Huh. I can't get no satisfaction. Yeah. I think I did it again. I made you feel more than just friends. Oh, baby, it might seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean I'm serious. Just to lose all my senses. That is just so typically me. You drive me crazy. I just can't sleep. I'm so excited. I'm into it. Oh, crazy, but it feels alright. Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night.
Once on baby growing up, realizing that her money train was moving out of the station. Was she an orphan looking for a new daddy? Could that be why she killed my client?
Oh, please.
Perhaps, but with 3 suspects down and 1 to go, we turn our attention to our dear Uncle Buzz, my client's brother and ex-business partner. Whoa! Hold on there, Mr. Hotel California. There was never any proof of that. Look, I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. So, Mr. Fancy Pants, why don't you back off? I said, back off! If you start me up, I'll never stop. So, why don't you go ahead and jump? That's what my client did. That's when my client pulled out and left him without any financial backing. Like a calendar, he realized his days were numbered. Certainly a motive for murder.
Hold on, are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the others?
You don't need any help from me.
That's right. Oh, look, I'm not a killer. I'm just looking to have a good time. Just a little bit hit. Saturday night, we took some shots and it looked alright. It doesn't seem the same since the cosmic light came into my life. I thought I was in my eyes. radio. A saxophone was blowing on a rock and roll. In the backseat, you really had a good time. All the dreams of my soul. I really love that rock and roll. All the dreams of my soul. I really love that rock and roll. All the dreams of my soul. I really love that rock and roll.
Stop right there. I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me a wife? Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me a wife? I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Let me in, baby. Let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it.
You have a roving eye for the ladies, especially baby.
Well, baby got
Could that be why you killed your brother? Ah, for whom the bell tolls. And so, we come to the moment of accusation. All these people are guilty of crimes, but only one is responsible for my client's demise. I leave his or her fate in the hands of our assembled jury. It's time for you to decide who killed Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. You have heard their case, and they have sung. And they have sung. And they have sung! Their motives was in Lilith, the not-so-loving wife of Frederick, with a long line of failed marriages before her. Manson, the only child, sensitive and berated by his overpowering stepmother, who he may have been in love with. We've seen his dark side. Or baby,
Oh yeah.
the opportunist with a heart of ice. Like the great Remora, all she needs is a bigger fish to suck upon. Or Uncle Buck!
I'm up.
My client's brother and ex-business partner. He had everything to gain from his brother's demise. But this is where the game gets good. By your applause, you, the assembled jury, will decide who, in fact, murdered Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. And so I ask you, one more time, for the last time, was it Lilith? Medicine!
successful one my whole life. And now that he's gone, I'll be the successful one. I'll be the smart one. And the one that gets the girl.
Ew, no. You killed somebody, dude.
I don't need you. I don't need anybody. So what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock clothes. I don't need you. And guess what? I'm having more fun. Now that we're done, I gotta show you tonight. I'm a rock star. So what? I'm a rock star. I got my rock clothes.
And now, my dear Uncle Buzz, it's time for you to receive your inheritance.
So what? Am I sentenced to death or something?
There are things far worse than death.
Oh, hey, little bro. I didn't know you got invited to this one. Is that for me? I just drank my last one. Why'd you go so far? What was that? Whoa! Wow!
What a lot of fun. You guys have been a real swell. And there's not one who can say this. And yeah.